Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone, the original. And yes, I'm not wearing the same armor. I've been really busy between episodes. I've been trying to work my way through the quest book as much as I can, and we've got quite a few quests done here. Yeah, 20 lives to go. Yeah. I've finished a couple of branches and unlocked the final one. So, to start with, you get that as you go. I was finally able to make our reinforced watering can. So there's that. With the storage units, I finally got that all able to be crafted up. It took hours and hours and lots of AFK time and put those in there. And that, and that. And that one. Plenty of storage room. Unfortunately, this particular armor has night vision. Not a huge fan of that. It messes with the lighting. 22 lives. Yeah, I think we've had all that before. And your tanks. Apparently we didn't have those. But that completes everything except for that. Go ahead and click that. We still need the enticing crystal, which we'll get to. Solar panel 3 and a reward bag. Oh, we've had that a few times. Alright. Before we get too carried away, let's go claim some of the other stuff, like with In Ascendance. And let me tell you, this one was actually surprisingly the biggest pain in the butt to do, to get the flux-infused jet plate. I think it's largely because most of what I had done before was I'd been using the Ender IO path for the jetpacks, and so that's why this one was so much easier, except for the flight control units. That was a little bit tougher to get, mostly because I accidentally EMC'd the soul vial that had a bat in it, and when you do that, it goes away, and you can't pull the one full of whatever out. Go ahead and add that to my life. We don't really need any of that. Alright, reward bag, Tesseract frame empty. We've had one of those before. Fortunately, actual Tesseracts actually have an EMC. And actually, can I say actually? And a few actually more times actually. Anyways, oh yeah, the kinetic one. I don't have it set up now, but I do now have an assembly table. An assembly table and the lasers. Had to craft that up so that I could make the little bits and bobs, and I appear to have forgot to take that. Did I leave that in my system? Where is that thing? I know I crafted it. It's around somewhere. Hang on. Where on earth did I put that thing? Huh. I have no idea where it is. I didn't make it. Obviously I made it. There's the thing for it. But we got that. The quantum suit was a little bit trickier to make because in this pack, the way that you craft the quantum suit, first you have to craft up your wyvern set of armor. First you have to craft your wyvern armor and then these battle suit plates, which all this has EMC, but that takes a while to craft. And then you have to use upgrade tokens and also different items to upgrade it, and then it gives us seat, and it can fly. But we did do that. And the final part of the quantum flux line is the eviscerator. That thing, while it sounds really nice and it's relatively fast, this sword does more damage per hit, and this pickaxe is actually slightly faster than the eviscerator, which I was actually surprised by. It's supposed to be one of the best tools you can make, but I don't know. And put that away. And that's everything out of Ascendance after I claim my reward bag. And that completes that quest line. Sponge. Yeah, that should have EMC. Put that away. Now, next quest line. Immersive technology. This one was a lot of tedium. Fortunately, we've already had the transmutation table, which makes all of these so much easier, but we've got all the turret bases should be in here, along with all of the different walls. All of that, and all the way through that. But that was a very tedious process. It took several hours to go through all of these. And we'll get to that in a minute. Let us put all of our EMC away. This could end up being a 20-minute episode of going through all of our rewards. Jeez. Full heart. Uh-huh. Yeah. And more of that. Alright. Well, let's see. That's got EMC, and that has an EMC, and that has an EMC. Is this actually full heart? Yes. Yes, it is. Nice. Up next in the list is the 2 sets of all the upgrades to all the various turrets. So we've got all of those, and also all of these ones. Oops, wrong button. Alright, but basically different add-ons to do various functions, and then upgrades which basically let it do different things more efficiently, gives it better range. Ludicrit. I think I've had that before actually, and that is crap. That's how crappy the crap reward is. Yeah, we've had Ludicrit before. Alright. In other words, we really don't necessarily need a cow for that. Alright, and then we have all the different turrets. There's a whole bunch of different turrets involved. We've got our the incendiary, grenade launcher, the relativistic, which I have no idea how that one even works. Rockets. Enough said. And that's the teleporter one, which I think is supposed to make them go places, I'm not sure. Laser turret. And of course, basically a railgun. The interesting thing with a railgun is theoretically it really does work. Basically, the way a railgun works is you have your electromagnetic tube, kind of like with a maglev train, where it pulses the magnetic slug along and can eject it at a high velocity. Quantum entropy accelerator. There. Titanium swad. Lava generator. Another one of that. We've had one of those. And some more stuff. Alright, let's see. That and that. And that has EMC. And that stuff does not. Now, the last part of the line in there is this quantum stuff from, the stuff from Quantum Flux. You gotta have 4 of this and 4 of this. Fortunately, all this stuff also has EMC, which makes our lives so much easier. I'm actually surprised the one thing that wasn't included is the storehouse. Exciting RF. And imaginary time, which actually requires 4 of them, not 1. I wasn't sure. I've had problems with that in the past, so I've been double checking and make sure if it's 1 or 4 or half a stack or whatever. 17 minutes. We actually have enough EMC to make more of that. Just straight up make one. Epic bacon. That is definitely plain. Ooh, more lasers. What the heck? Lasers. I have absolutely no idea. I think that's just metallurgy 4. Yeah, that's just bolts. Which we've actually got some pretty decent ones. Dirt. Quantum entropy accelerator. Alright, let's see. That goes in there. That and that. That I don't really need. Can't tell. Unbreakable, plus dynamic damage. Soulbound, perhaps being lost. XP boost. Reaper 5, knockback 5. Looting 30. Fire aspect 5. Do we have anything to test? I need a volunteer. I don't think we go into another either. Not for testing something like fire aspect, because, quite frankly, they're fire resistant. Yeah, and I've set up a digital miner here, clearing out ores. Let's see. I'm not sure how well that works, but whatever. Just sort of stuff it in the storage system. Alright. The rest of this goes in here. Actually, I forgot to upgrade. I forgot to upgrade my bolts. One moment. $12.5 hearts. So altogether we do, I don't know, 14 hearts damage. That's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. Anyway, moving along. You got all the different RF tools machines. And because of the way I've got this run going, we actually have no need for any of that. Which is actually quite sad. Kind of sad. Actually, let's grab a full heart. I would prefer a full heart. Now, deep dark. The same thing that kept me from doing that one right away is also what kept me from being able to do the watering can for a long time. Because at a minimum, you need to have at least one octuple compressed cobblestone. And that took forever to get one. You need one to make the portal, and then you need a second one so that you can smelt it, turn it into bedrockium, which you then can do in the transmutation table. But you need bedrockium to do the watering can. So, but we now have a portal to the last millennium and portal to the deep dark. I don't think I'm going to go to the deep dark. Could climb interdiction torches. Could also craft them. Not terribly concerned. Now, the last millennium, that one, I'm thinking would be a good idea to set up because we could totally use having a villager. We need a villager. Just one. I actually have all the machines. Nope, not that one. Not in there. There it is. I actually have a set of machinery to spawn in a villager. But first we have to go get a villager. And those don't have EMC, so I'll put the deep dark there. And let's go ahead and make a little platform out Won't go there immediately because we still got a couple more things to claim. Better hit F7 just to be sure. And I've been fiddling around with the unbreakable one. It turns out it wants the other one, I believe. The one that has the super builder's wand. Alright. So centered. Puts it right there. I'll put it there, but I'm not going to go there just yet because we got other things we got to do. And drop our stone in there. And more sponges. And horse armor. It's CMC. Before we go to the last millennium and collect a villager, I went through and made all these Galacticraft machines, including the Tier 1 rocket and the NASA workbench. And unfortunately, not all of everything from Galacticraft has an EMC value. However, unlike with the rest of it, I think we're going to hang on to it because some of the quests are going to require us to actually go into space. I was thinking about doing trying to do a space station, but then I was thinking, well, mostly it ends up being what I'm doing here, so I think we'll skip that. And then also the Tier 1 rocket. And that's everything on that page that we have unlocked. Not particularly bothered by any of that stuff. Now, on this last page, Philosopher's Stone, we've had that one for quite a while now. Transmute. We actually had that for quite a while too, but I actually had to make a second table in order to make the transmutation tablet. For the moment, I'm going to stick all of the dark matter stuff into the table, simply because it's, well, we'll need it later to make the red matter stuff. Iron wand. We've had that before. Alright. But that gives us all of that. And I didn't claim my reward. Anyway, yeah, and then all that dark matter stuff. And at some point we need to go do the pseudo inversion ritual. Yeah, that one takes a while. We need all the records from vanilla, unprocessed ores, and processed versions, and there was something else. Potions. You need vanilla potions. So, yeah. I don't think it'll take us terribly long. We only need one villager, technically. We need one in a soul vial and one in a safari net. You put the one in the safari net in the spawner, and then you need the soul vial to capture one to bind with an emerald to make our enticing crystal, which I think we can do. Yeah, we're right at 18 minutes now, but I think I want to go ahead and slap one down here. Let's see. So we put that there, and then we'll empty our experience into that. We'll hang on to that, because then we need a sewer below. And we're going to need different conduits. Conduit. We need a power conduit. We don't need an item conduit, but we do need the liquid in order to get stuff around, because I believe that will work with this particular version. And then we need power over here. Over here like so. Alright. And it needs to get liquids from there to there. Extract. Just on extract, and then just putting it into there. Good. We're not quite fully ready yet because we still need to go fetch our villager. Hi, guy. You're coming with me. we plunk him in there. Now we just need to fill this thing up. Get it. Actually, it might not be a bad idea to make sure it's all up above, just so that it'll actually drain out. This may take a minute. It's a little sluggish. And then I think for the barrel over there, if we need it, go ahead and just use the conduit to connect the two. I think that's all that's going to hold. There we go. That's all the villagers we need. We got more than enough. You can stop now. Alright. Emerald. All that work to get a villager for this thing. Wow, there's a few villagers over there. Anyway, that and a villager. Use our XP. This will make the enticing crystal. Now we can make the last final little bit for the that's the last piece for the attraction obelisk, which is the last thing on this page. It's not a resettable quest. Let's see. I think it's like this, and that, and then that. Attractor obelisk. Alright. And that is the last quest on this page. All quests complete. And unfortunately, we're also kind of out of time for this episode, but I want to put some stuff away first. Put that away. Bring in that falling belt. We've had all that before. Let's see, safari nets. That'll be enough. Holy crap, this thing is going bonkers. I think I'm going to start killing them here in a minute. Anybody need a villager or 3? This is crazy. I did not realize that we would get this many villagers. Is that thing still running? No. Alright. Since that's our first villager, we'll keep him safe. As for the rest of these guys, jeez. I didn't think I put that much XP in there. Can't imagine I'd be very popular in this village. Fine, just walk off the edge. Inventory is full. Empties. We'll dump the rest of our villagers in there. Jeez, I was not expecting that. I was thinking maybe 1 or 2 would spawn. It happens sometimes. Alright, let's get cleaned up here. Alright, last task of this video. Goodbye. Bye. Anyway, if you did enjoy the video, do be sure to hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed it, you can click on the little picture of my Minecraft guy's face on the screen to subscribe to my channel. And you can also check out some of the other videos on the screen as well. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.